I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. You hear me? So the big question is, I'm gonna get right to the point. Is Ty Simpson like Kirk Cousins? Huh? Now some of you may say, "Hey, who is Kirk Cousins?" Especially you Bama fans who may really not know who Kirk Cousins is. But if you watch college and if you watch NFL, then I'm sure you know who Kirk Cousins is, especially if you're a Minnesota Vikings fan. Now, before I go any further, I understand that all the offensive issues are not strictly on Ty Simpson, correct? But at the end of the day, Ty Simpson has turned the ball over too many damn times, dog, fumbled the ball too many times, etc. And he's been very inaccurate the past 4 weeks, maybe even more. Definitely not the same Ty Simpson we saw when they beat Georgia in Georgia. Definitely not mid-season shape, mid-season form. Ty Simpson, we saw correct, right? It's been one big regression for the whole offense, not just Ty Simpson, right, but the whole offense. But Ty Simpson definitely hasn't played the same, doesn't look the same. Maybe should have even have been benched versus Georgia. But at the end of the day, we understand the O-line play has been piss poor. Well, you can't even really say piss poor, but not great as far as in run game. Now, pass protection, they've given Ty some time, a lot of time in certain situations, and he still has thrown the ball horribly, right? Now, we know run blocking, they ain't done shit. No denying it, no debating it, period. But that also goes hand in hand with Ryan Grubb calling piss poor play calls, right? Putting his players in a bad position to win. But bottom line is, we need more from Ty Simpson. The offense, coaching, as well as a whole. I'll get into that in a later video. But right now, I gotta talk to that boy Ty Simpson, huh? Period, homie. Yeah. Against elite defenses so far, he has looked very mediocre. When he's under pressure, right? He has looked very mediocre. Mediocre, huh? Yeah. Very inaccurate with the ball. Period. No way around it, homie. No cap. Versus Georgia, he was off. Versus Oklahoma, he was off. Any elite defenses, it seemed like he struggles, especially when he begins to be under pressure. But it's funny. Earlier in the season, he handled the pressure better. But you have to ask yourself, what is Ryan Grubb really doing? What is Ty Simpson really doing? Where is he at mentally that makes him fold under pressure, that makes him lose it under pressure? Now, like I say, y'all know I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan as well. And we dealt with Kirk Cousins for 6 years. Him having good stats, all right, boom. Yeah. Him getting to the playoffs, but never making a run, never winning a playoff game besides one, you hear me, homie? Yeah. During the regular season, him never showing up for real. So all of the above, right, homie? Huh? Yeah. So we've seen this out of Kirk Cousins before. Big game primetime moments. He looks like a deer in headlights. We've seen the same thing from Ty Simpson, homie. You hear me? Period. Looking like a deer in headlights out there, looking like he doesn't know what to do. And once he gets rattled, they start applying pressure. He never bounces back, it seems like, homie. You hear me? It's like he can't get over that hump. So when a team applies pressure, it affects him the whole game, right? Even that's the same way Kirk Cousins was. Kirk Cousins couldn't handle pressure. Hell no, man. And later in the season, he always what? Regressed. Every playoff game, he had a setback. He reverted back to who he really was as a quarterback, as a so-called leader, and proving once again he was never a winner. We just talking facts, no disrespect. And I'm not saying Ty Simpson is the same way, but these past 4, 5 weeks, he hasn't done enough to play. He hasn't been playing championship football, correct? Right. He's not the Ty Simpson we have came up and became accustomed to seeing. No, bro. You hear me, Heavy? Yeah. Ain't no way. Ain't no damn way. You telling me we thought this is where the Alabama offense would be at this point of the season. You hear me? Period. No cap. Yeah, man. And I know it's not all on Ty Simpson. I got to reiterate that. But at the end of the day, his pocket awareness needs to be better. Him fumbling the ball, losing the ball, no, man, inexcusable. Yeah. I don't care if the pressure was bad. You don't turn the ball over, you throw it away, or you hold on to it. Yeah. He needs to be more accurate. Even the Georgia game, man, he looked like he lost his shit, period. Like he had no self control. Mentally, he wasn't there. Mentally, he lost it. And I'm telling you this now, if he starts the same way versus Oklahoma, boom, they need to pull him from the game. Either put the young freshman in or Austin Mack, probably preferably Austin Mack, right? Yeah. But Ty Simpson needs to get it together. Him and the offense. We know that. But at the end of the day, it starts with the O-line and him. Well, really, Ryan Grubb and the O-line, then him. But he can't make stupid mistakes, bro. He can't have dumb throws. He needs to be more accurate. How many times has he missed wide open receivers the past 3 games, huh? Yeah. We know he missed Bernard for a fact, period. So he must be better in decision making. Stop changing the damn play so much, period. You know? It's time for him to step up and be that real leader. Yeah, the stats are there, heavy. Period. The stats are there. The certain games won are there. But how will he perform? What will he do in big time, big game, prime time moments? We saw what Kirk did. All Kirk did was fold. All he did was fold for real. Now, I'm not saying Ty Simpson will fold, and he showed up big for us in moments this game. But at the end of the day, period, it's about how are you playing now. Going into the playoffs, can he get it right? Can he zone back in and lock in? You hear me? Him, Ryan Grubb, and the O-line, of course. But Ty Simpson going to have to perform better, man, period. He looks like he's taking a step back. And in order for Bama to get to where they want to go, he's going to have to be on his A game. Period. No way around it. He got to step his game up. We need that mid-season, how he was performing and playing Ty Simpson back. Or it could be a long road for Bama. The offense has to click. The offense has to click. Like I always say, the defense, no, I'm cool on the defense. I ain't too much worried about the defense, right? Yeah. Especially we get Overton back, Collins back, Brown back, etc. Justin Jefferson back, etc. Right? Boom. So I ain't too much damn near worried about the defense. They're elite. They're a championship caliber defense. But the offense, yeah, that's a different damn story. But fact of the matter is, Ty Simpson has not been playing his best ball, and we need that from him moving forward. Period. Yeah. Bottom line. We know the O-line can improve. Bet we got that. Ryan Grubb got to be on that. And they got a lot of work to do as well. Ryan Grubb, especially with his play calling. But Ty Simpson, I need more, man. I need more. I mean, they talking about how he should come back for another season, and I agree, damn near. I don't think he's NFL ready, is he? I mean, do we really know until we know? But looking at him, the past 5 weeks, you hear me? I don't think he's ready for the NFL level. He'll be another Kirk Cousins out there around yonder, huh? Period. There's still more to the game he needs to learn. He might have to hit the transfer portal, depending on the QB battle at Bama, period. It's just what it is. But what he's put on display against elite defenses, you ask me, is he ready for the NFL? I'm going to tell you, hell to the no, no, no. Bottom line, period, dog. Point blank. Like I say, it seems like he's taking a step back. No, can he redeem himself? Hell yeah. Can he turn that switch and turn it back on playoff time? Hell yeah. The question is, will he? Will he? Now we know he's not the only reliable factor, determining factor, huh? Yeah, huh? Like I said previously, Ryan Grubb, boom, the O-line, boom, they all have a role and a job and responsibility to do. But Ty Simpson, he is the leader of this offense, He said it. He sat there and talked heavy. You hear me, dog? After the Georgia loss, he sat there with confidence. He sat there and spoke up with his chest out, which he should have. But he said he thinks they have the best offense in college football. So it's time for him to go out there and prove it, you know? If he really feels that way, if he has that much trust and belief in his teammates, you hear me? Period. He needs to go out there and prove it and elevate his game and take his game to the next level as well. If the offense is so powerful as he says, et cetera, boom, he needs to go out there and perform at the highest level possible. And it shouldn't be so much communication. You hear me? So many inaccurate throws. You hear me, dog? Yeah. You know, right. So much of him looking rattled back there, right? Making the wrong decision, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we're gonna find out quickly and swiftly should he be pulled or not. I guarantee early in the Oklahoma game, you're gonna be able to tell, is he ready or is he not? Boom, man. Huh? Yeah. Bottom line, no cap. You hear me? Yeah. So Ty Simpson has a lot to prove, has a lot more work to do and put in. But we need him to bring his A game versus Oklahoma, right? One and done. You lose, you go home, you win, you move on. Period. The talent is there, the arm talent is there. Boom. All of the above. He has all the physical traits to do well. But he has to step up versus an elite defense for once and really show up and show out. I'm gonna get into some stats before I end the video. Just to show you how his season has been on the decline, or his season is on the decline right now. Let's get into it, bro. So right here, Ty Simpson stats highlight a breakout 2025 season at Alabama, where he threw for over 3,000 yards and 25 touchdowns. Now, when I say I hope he's not like Kirk Cousins, every year, Kirk Cousins, man, let me expound on what I mean. Every year, Kirk Cousins, the stat pad looks great. The numbers look awesome. But you know what's never there? Big wins, huh? Playoff wins, bro. You hear me, huh? Yeah. Playoff moments, big time, him stepping up. You know what's always there? Kirk being rattled, throwing interceptions, et cetera, et cetera. The one season it looked like he did change, he got hurt badly, was out for the rest of the season, huh? Boom. The NFL got lucky that year. But at the end of the day, you hear me? No cap. 3,000 yards, 25 touchdowns, great stats, huh? Great numbers, cannot deny that. But at the end of the day, what big games have you really won? You know? Yeah. At the end of the day, can you lead your team to a playoff run? Are you a real leader? Are you a real winner? You know? Yeah. At the end of the day, can Ty Simpson play good, smart, efficient football against elite defenses, huh? You hear me? Yeah. Under pressure, can he make the right decisions, huh? Yeah. So all these questions have to be answered once again. We thought they were answered during the middle of the season, right? Huh? Boom. No, that's not the case. Ty Simpson has a lot more to prove. Just because of the way he's played so badly at times, right? Inconsistent at times. And that's the offense as a whole. But right now, today, tonight, huh? I'm speaking on Ty Simpson. You know? And it's gonna be sometimes he's just gonna have to put the team on his back. You hear me? Make a big play, period. Sit in the pocket and deliver a great throw, period, homie. Yeah. Do I believe he's talented? Hell yeah. Does he have the physical attributes to lead Bama to a championship? Hell yeah. You know? Does he have the mental fortitude, mental capacity, confidence? Hell yeah. But it depends on, just like the Alabama team as a fucking whole, it depends on which Ty Simpson shows up. You know, bottom line, bro. Point blank, period. Yeah. And earned semi-finalist nods for major awards like the Manning and Maxwell Awards, solidifying his role as a top college QB after seeing limited action in prior years, with strong completion percentages and efficiency in his career. Key career in 2025 season highlights. 2025 starting QB, 256 of 389 passing, 65.8% QB percentage rating, 3,056 yards passing, 25 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, also 75 rushes for 126 yards and 2 touchdowns, right? So damn near perfect stats, not perfect, but really good stats, right? You hear me, dog? Heavy. Yeah. And only 4 interceptions, 25 touchdowns compared to 4 interceptions, a pretty damn good ratio. But the problem is those 4 interceptions have came late in the season. Yeah. So that means he's been performing worse in the season. The last 4 or 5 weeks, he's taken a step back. But like I say, you got to throw him in there with the O line and Ryan Grubb as a whole. So boom. The whole offense has taken a step back, right? But it's been times Ty Simpson has looked damn right atrocious, making horrible decisions, piss poor throws, bad reads, etc. It's been sometimes his O-line had good protection, like I said earlier, and he still made the wrong read or made a horrible throw or threw an interception, Yeah. So it's not even a fact about the 4 interceptions. It's about when they came and how he looked playing football, throwing the ball the last 4 weeks, especially. It's been damn near piss poor. Now, he's made some big plays, big throws, and big moments, but overall, I'm talking about 4 quarters of football, a full performance, what you need in a playoff realm, playoff atmosphere, right? Correct, heavy, to beat Oklahoma and move forward and beat whoever else you may have to play. You hear me, dog? No cap. You have to zone in and lock in for 4 damn quarters, period. Mhm. Yeah. And I don't know, do we know if he can do that against an elite defense, especially when pressure is applied? His biggest weakness, is being rattled when under pressure. Same thing, same issue we had with Kirk Cousins, for years. You hear me? Heavy, you know? So when I say please don't be like a Kirk Cousins, bro, I mean exactly that, right? Right. Kirk had all the numbers, all the good stats. Boom. Every season. Oh man, Kirk played well, Kirk performed well, Yeah. But Kirk never will lead you to a championship. Kirk never can win the big game. Hell to the no, man. You need more than that. You look at his career, 2022 to 2025, 22 touchdowns, 3,168 passing yards, 65.7% completion rate, 8.2 yards attempt. Awards, finalist for Manning Award, semifinalist for Maxwell and Walter Champ Awards, midseason All-American, performance trends, progression, Simpson stats, significantly improved as he earned the starting job, showing marked increases in passing yards, touchdowns, and efficiency from 2022 to 24 into 2025. Dual threat ability. While primarily a passer, he also contributes as a runner, which he needs to do more of. I must say that, right? Yeah. No cap. Yeah. He also contributes as a runner, making himself a versatile threat. Mhm. And let's look at a recent game so I can make my point clear. You hear me, Yeah. Struggled under pressure, thrown for only 53 yards in the first half, highlighting challenges against elite defenses. Right there, boom, like I say. Recently, we talking about recent, homie. Recent. Georgia game struggle, bro. He looked bad, He looked real bad at times. Probably could have been pulled, and it would have been a justified move, you hear me, from Kalen DeBoer, period. No cap. Huh? Hmm. But the way he's playing now, ain't gonna make the cut, ain't gonna make the cut. So once again, I say, I hope he ain't no damn Kirk Cousins, dog. For real. Because if he is, that means he's not really a dog, not really a winner, and he will never take you there on every level. And I wish him the best. I wish him much success, man. I hope he's a dog. I hope he leads Bama all the way to the damn championship. You hear me? Period. No cap, bro. For real. Yeah. But I still have my questions. Yeah, bro. For real. Do I believe in him? Yeah. Do I think he has talent? Hell yeah. Bitch, yeah. But bruh, I must see more. What I've seen the past 4 weeks, do I think Bama can really rely on him, huh? To make a run through the playoffs and he's playing the way he's been playing? No. Now you give me mid-season Ty Simpson, you hear me, homie? Yeah. After that Florida State loss, you hear me? Period. Oh yeah. He's dialed in and locked in. So I don't know what has happened. A lot probably has to do with, like I say, huh? The play calling, Ryan Grubb, etc. You know, the bad O-line play at times. But a lot of it also has to do with Ty Simpson not being locked in and making horrible mistakes, period. And you can't deny that fact. Uh-huh. Shout out to the Roll Tide for making the playoffs. You know what it is, Roll Tide, full of pride, bruh. Forever win, lose, or draw, but let's go win. Ty Simpson, zone in, man. Lock in. You hear me? Yeah, let that dog out. Let's get it. Roll Tide, full of pride, forever. Here we come.